Hello and welcome or welcome back. If you are new, my name is Jen, and today I want to tell you about Artland Pins. Although if you're watching this video, you probably know about them already, so let's just talk about them. The Disney Artland Pins have quickly become like my favorite of all the Disney pins out there. And I will link all of their information down in the description. If you go to the Artland website, you can see like what they have available, but in order to purchase the pins, you're going to go to the Pulse Gallery site. There's also a Facebook group. I highly recommend joining that, called Pulse Pins, and also the Instagram account and all that good stuff to be kept up to date with all their newest releases and things like that. Artland is really known for just their high quality artwork like pins. They are all like very low edition size in terms of, some of the, other Disney pins could be like LE of 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, or if you see like an LE of 500, we're like, oh, that's a really low edition. Well, Artland pins are more like LE of 100 or 250. It's crazy amazing. In order to show you the best detail on these pins, because like they are amazing, like they're just beautiful works of art. It's actually not necessary that you see my face for this video, so I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around and we're going to film like that so I can really show you just how beautiful these are. Okay, I'm going to start with the very first Artland pin that I ever saw and even became aware that Artland pins were a thing. I was actually watching someone else's unboxing. It was a Mickey Loot unboxing of the pin collector's box, and they pulled out this pin and I was just, my jaw hit the floor. I'd never seen anything like it. I am hugely into like artwork and things like that. And this is just beautiful. So this is a Mark Chilcott art print, like right on the pin. And this is LE of 100. So here I have number 17 out of 100. And I just love this so much. So I immediately like ordered a Mickey Loot pin subscription box, and I put a note in there, be like, hey, I saw somebody like get this one pin, like these Mark Chilcott pins. Oh my gosh, I love them. So I did get this one. Let's put this here. So then in that same collection, Mark Chilcott actually came out with 5 different pins in that collection. So here is another one. So same artist, but this is Toy Story. There you can see Buzz and Woody there. Also LE of 100. Number 65 out of 100 there. Okay, so like I said, there was 5. And at the time, like these 2 were still kind of available and out there on the market. The other 3 had already been sold out, which meant that they were so expensive on eBay or the secondhand market and whatnot. So this one actually popped up on a live pin sale on the Facebook group, Pinning with Pal and Friends. So when this showed up, I'm like, oh, sold, I will buy that. So I did pay a little bit more than what it was originally going for, but not as crazy as the eBay prices. So this is the up pin. Look at how bright those colors are. That is just beautiful. And the balloons. Also LE of 100. And then this last one. So like I said, you really want to be a part of that Pulse Pins Facebook page, or follow their Instagram as well. This one had been sold out for quite some time, and it popped up on there saying like, hey, we have one of these if anyone wants to purchase it. And I'm like, yes please. So I was able to get this one. I was just so excited. So this one was actually an artist proof piece. So you can see right there, there's an AP. So if you're not familiar with that, the artist proof pins are made, before they run the bigger production run, before they made, the 100 of them, just to double check over everything and have the artist, look it over. It's, it's the proof piece. I'm not certain how many AP ones there were, but that's exciting to have that one. So there is one more in that Mark Chilcott series, and it's a Coco pin. Coco wasn't, you know, that movie's not really my jam, but since it was a 5-pin collection and I have 4 out of the 5, yeah, I do feel like I need to get that one at some point. So that's those 4 there. Okay, these next 2, like I'd mentioned, so I do subscribe to Mickey Loot. So in their regular subscription boxes, I got this one. This is Stitch, LE of 250. There we go. Oh, sorry. LE of 250. And just look at how thick these pins are. Like, they're so amazing. So well made. Like, really heavy. All right, so we have that one. This next one also came, I had gotten a Mickey Loot Toy Story theme box, and I got here Jessie and Bullseye. This is LE of 300. Again, just beautiful color and detail, and just like that really thick, heavy. Number 2 out of 300. That's exciting. Let's get that one. Okay, this next one. I knew when I saw this one on their site that I needed to get it because I definitely collect Robin Hood. But again, their pins can be a little bit more on the more expensive side. But then it went on alert. Woo! If you were ever on the Pulse Gallery site and you see a pin and it says on alert, that means they are almost out of it. So if you want one, you need to get it like now. So this pin, I had been keeping an eye on it, and I checked in on it and it said on alert, and I was like, oh, I need to get that. So I did order this one. Love it. And this is actually an AP, another artist proof. So this is of 25. So it was 25 artist proof pins. And this is one of them. Take this off here. So again, on the back, you can see the AP stamp there. Let's put that there. Okay, now these next 2, I actually won them. So as I mentioned, you definitely want to be a part of that Facebook group, the Pulse Pins. And they do raffles. So they'll have up like a picture of like 20 different pins, and they'll say, okay, there's 15 spots available at, and they are in the United Kingdom, so it's by pounds, and it'll say, you know, £3 per spot, and you buy like a spot, and then they will raffle off. The winner gets to pick any one of those pins, which is an amazing deal if you win. I won twice in like the span of 2 weeks. And it's super fun. They'll spin the wheel, and if your name comes up, you win. You get to pick which pin you want from that group. Good luck, everybody. Ooh, who will it be? Who will it be? Number 24. Congratulations, Jen. Well done. So you get to pick a pin. So PM me, let me know which pin you'd like, and I'll get it shipped. And they send it to you. Like, it's so fun. So the first one, when I won, I picked this one. Just such a classic, beautiful pin with Snow White there. And this was a limited edition of 200. There we go, number 45 out of 200. Again, just, you know, really thick pin, super detail. So beautiful. Okay, the next one, when I won a second time, I was so excited. And this was about the time that they had just released the Rescuers pins. So when they do these raffles, it's not just like old inventory they're trying to get rid of. Like, this was one of the choices of the pins that like had just come out. And I do love the Rescuers, so this was definitely at the top of my list. I was like, oh, I want that one. So with this one, I will say, so I think Artland has been playing around with how they're shipping the pins and, you know, trying to find what works best for the best quality. I have here, you know, sometimes pins have come in this from them. Recently I got this. It's a little bit thicker. I had one that came in a box. So yeah, but so when this one arrived, and it came in this envelope, this envelope was hurting a little bit. So you can see, this will fit right in here. Like this. You can see where the pins, you know, right through that. Like I kind of envision, like, it just looks like it got stuck on the bottom of the plane wheel on the runway and just like was dragged across and has like rug burn or whatnot, because it did just go right through where these were, and it did you know, cut through the plastic, and it kind of, you know, did give like this rug burn to the back of the pins. Now everything else was fine, but yeah, like that poor little Mickey head there. So I had reached out to them, and I wasn't looking for any sort of replacement of anything, just letting them know, just for some feedback, you know, hey, this is what happened, but the pin is fine, like, no worries. And they sent me, it was amazing. They didn't have to do this. I didn't need anything. I was just letting them know. They sent me a whole pack of Mickey head replacements, and also, and like my card wasn't damaged, but they sent me, you know, 3 blank, you know, brand new cards here. And it's so weird to see like a backing card without any holes in it or anything. Like it's kind of weird. But that was so nice of them. They have such amazing customer service. Very responsive, you know, they definitely care about their pins and their customers and things like that. Okay, so this one, again, mentioned how much I love the Rescuers. So this past weekend, my husband and I were in like this antique store and was looking around, and I found something. Oh, and I walk around the corner and my husband's like, "Oh, what'd you find?" And I said, "Evinrude." I have this glass here. It's a Burger King glass. It's 1977. The Rescuers Collector Series. So my husband knows nothing about the Rescuers, and I knew that, but I was just like, I found Evinrude. And he's like, "A boat motor?" I said, "What?" And he said, "What?" We just kind of looked at each other for a second, and it clicked in my head. I'm like, Evinrude's a boat motor? Like, he knows guy things. And I never knew that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, his name makes so much sense. So, if you didn't know, Evinrude is a boat motor. And now his name makes sense because he pushes the little leaf boat. So, if you didn't know that, now you do. So here is Bernard and Miss Bianca and Evinrude on this beautiful leaf. And this was LE of 250. We have a number 169 out of 250. Just beautiful, beautiful, like spot on artwork and detail. I love that one. These next ones. So again, when I first went on to the Artland site, when I saw this pin, I was like, yes, I need that pin. So this here, I'll take it out of the plastic, but it's Scrooge McDuck in this music box. So, and it came with an art print. So again, this is a different artist, and they're doing a 3-pin series of these music boxes. I will say with these, when it comes with an art print, I do kind of wish, like, I'd even pay more if they were able to put like the art print in a box or something, because you know, as it's, you know, shipping like that, you can see how kind of like heavily bent up that is. Oh, which is such a shame. I might see if I can flatten it somehow, because it is a numbered art print, 97 out of 125, and it's so, so beautiful. So I love that. So these came with an art print. Oh, and just look at that. I love, like, that's so awesome to see. Okay, well, this was the piece of art. And I mean, they're both pieces of art, but taking like someone's art print and turning it into this 3D pin, like, that's just incredible. Oh, and I love this so much. Like, it's so beautiful. All right, so here's the back. We have 97 out of 125. Oh, like that. I love that so, so much. Okay, so there is that one. The art print. Now the second one in this series was just released within these last few weeks. So here is this one. We have the art print. This one's not too bad. Number 226 out of 250. Again, just the artwork is so, so beautiful. And again, just nailed it, like turning it into this beautiful 3D pin. Take this off here. All right, 226 out of 250. That is just so beautiful. Look at Mickey there. Oh, I love this so, so much. Oh, there's Pluto. All right, like I said, there will be a third one to be released. And I did go online to look up this artist to see, like, what's this third one gonna look like. And I'll pull up a picture, you know, we can see what the artwork looks like, and then just imagine like how incredible of a pin that's gonna be. Oh, so exciting. Okay, last but certainly not least. Oh, this is the most money I've ever spent on a pin. These were released a little bit ago. And this one does come in this like super huge Artland Disney box, which is just beautiful. So they had come out with this in several different movies, and I had to have Robin Hood. Now when they released these, they had some that were just all in one outer frame color. This is the two-tone, and actually by the time I tried to get it, the two-tone of Robin Hood was sold out on their website. So I actually got this one on eBay, had to pay a little bit more, but I'm definitely glad. Like, this two-tone is just beautiful. Like, look at the details on this. I'll pull it out here. So, like, this is such a nice box here. Okay, so here's the card on the bottom. So this is, oh, number 8 out of only 75. So there's 75 of the two-tone and then 75 of the one tone. There's 4 backer pins on here. Give me a second to get these off. Look at the back of this. Whew. All right, so there we have number 8 out of 75. Again, I just love these pins that have the art prints like right on them. Prince John there at the top. Oh, that is so fun. Like, all these just little details. I'm so glad I was able to get this one. This pin, this is huge. I mean, look at the box it came in. Put that right here. So these are all of my Artland pins. You know, there will be plenty more that I plan on getting in my collection. Right now, there's one more must-have on my list, and I keep watching it because it's one of the more expensive ones, but if it goes on alert, I'm gonna have to pull the trigger. And it's a one of Mickey playing the piano. I love that. I love pins that have like music stuff. So I'll keep an eye on that one. But I hope you love these as much as I do. Let me know down below, do you have any Artland pins? Are there any that you would want to get? And I look forward to showing you more in the future. But thanks for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye.